In this video, we're just going to show you all the new female betta fish. Usually we get males and females. We do still have quite a few male betta fish in our rack way over there. All these females have just turned up and we're going to unbox some other fish. Let's jump to the other fish and then come back to these guys. Girls, they're girls, not guys. And it is late in the afternoon. We are closed. This is after hours aquarium stuff because a lot of our fish turn up right at closing time, so we don't get to sleep. Zebra danios. One big bag of zebra danios. I think there is a couple, or danios, as some people don't like me calling them danios. Normal stripy guys and girls. They are great for unheated tanks in southeast Queensland. They'll survive right down to like 3 or 4 degrees Celsius, all the way up to like about 26, 28 degrees Celsius. Don't like it above 30, so you don't want to keep them too hot in summer. We have reticulated loaches. They're okay with rough and tumble sort of bigger tetras, Buenos Aires tetras, stuff like that. Small American cichlids. So they're going to get around that sort of 15 to 20 centimeter on average. Perfect for eating snails as well. So they are back in stock. And the only other bag that isn't female betta fish are albino rainbow sharks. Southeast Asian fish. They do better one per tank. So the normal ones are a purpley blue color with the red fins. These are the albino version, obviously. That's why they're albino rainbow sharks. No idea why they call them rainbow sharks. They're two colors. Usually they're purple and red or orange. These are whitey, yellow and orange. Kind of a weird rainbow if you ask me. They're an algae eater. We'll get a decent size too. So around about that up to 20 centimeter sort of size. Now we're going to jump to the betta fish. And I'm going to do this in two parts. We're going to go through a few of the cups here and then I'm going to acclimatize them to our tanks. Then they'll be in that system out there. Lots of cool ones. I don't even know what half of these are apart from female betta fish. That looks like a platinum white female betta. I think we got a few different platinum whites. None of these are labeled obviously, but we can guesstimate what they are. I think these ones are the blue rim. They will obviously change a little bit of color. There's quite a few of those guys. Girls, sorry, these are all girls. And you can easily tell they're girls because they've got a little egg spot underneath their little belly. Obviously that's where they lay their eggs. Otherwise, it gets really, really confusing being able to tell males and females apart because you can get short fin males, you can get long fin females, everything in between. Usually the males look a little bit buffier. See, like that one we would suspect would be a male. But there is a little egg spot underneath. I can just make out. That's a pretty cool fish. So we've got those guys. I think we have some red and white dragon placats. So a few different red and white dragon placat females. Very pretty fish. The good thing with all the females too is you can have a nice group of them together. So they do really, really well in sororities of 5 or more fish. Sometimes you get away with like 3. 2 is a bit of an issue. You'll get a dominant fish harassing the other one. But the more you have, the more it evens out the aggression. So you can have a really nice tank set up. That's a really pretty koi. Look at her. So that is a koi placat. There was quite a few different koi placats. These are all young fish, so around about 6 months old or so. They will still totally change color. So it gets really, really hard to know what they're going to look like as they mature. That one's got some really cool blue on her. That's a lovely fish. Most of these range from $20 to $45 Australian, which you can work that out in the rest of the world. These are imported. That is a pretty cool fish too. That's a lot darker than the other ones, but there are lots and lots of kois. Oh, she's a nice koi. So they're just called koi because of the koi pattern. Obviously they are a Siamese fighting fish or betta fish. A lot of people get confused. We've actually had people think they're a hybrid between a koi fish, which is like a giant goldfish with whiskers, and a betta fish. But no, it's just the name of the pattern. I know, a lot of people get confused. That's the wonders of names, I suppose. Oh, look at that cool blue koi. She's a pretty fish. So lots and lots of kois. What else have we got? More kois. That one's a really nice mottled orangey color. Now, if you do want some of these and you're watching this video, chances are I still have them because this is getting uploaded the day after they've arrived. We let them settle for a day, acclimatize them to the water, and then they're available for sale. So if you do see some you want, you can always screenshot this, send these on social media, send the screenshot on social media, and I can tell you if we've got them still or not. Otherwise, if you're seeing this video, just give me a ring. How cool is that one? That's metallic silver with red fins. I had to think about what color red was then. That is a Dumbo girl. So they're called Dumbos because they're silly. That's the only reason. No, they're called Dumbos because they have those big fins, and apparently that's an elephant thing. Yeah, I know, it's weird. I suppose Dumbo elephant, kind of. I'm sure they could have thought of something better, but they haven't. It's stuck. How nice is she? She's a lovely fish as well. So lots and lots of those. These are the slightly cheaper ones. I think these are double tails. Oh, it's a metallic blue double tail. There'll be lots of different colors of these. I think that is a red delta. Delta just means a wider tail. The double tail obviously just means a double tail or a split in the middle. That is a hellboy, or actually it's a hellboy girl. She's pretty. It's a nice fish. I think there's quite a few different hell girls. I'm calling them hell girls now. That is a nice fish. Once that settles down and colors up, that's going to be very, very pretty. A metallic. Finally, a few people have been after metallics. There's a metallic. That is shimmery and metallic and lovely. And more and more and more. Okay, now that we've got most of those roughly on video, we're going to acclimatize them, which means me dripping water into little cups to slowly get their pH and hardness, which is mineral content, the same as our system. So we have 4 different systems there. They're going into 2 of those systems. Slowly drip them in. I'll be back in an hour. And we've just jumped about an hour or so. They are now safe in all their tanks. If you haven't seen these tanks before, there is a sump with a heater and a filter in the bottom. The water gets pumped up, drips through the little tiny tanks and back in there. We don't recommend keeping betta fish, which are Siamese fighting fish, betta fish in little tanks like this long term. These are all for sale. I am a shop. They don't last here any longer than about a week or 2 before they find their new homes. We recommend a minimum tank of like about a 20-litre tank, which is one of these. You can quite comfortably keep 1 female betta fish in there. You could keep a few small tetras with the females, but the males do better on their own without fish in their face all the time. Now that we've got all that cleared up, there are some really, really nice females. I think the Hellboy females are probably one of the nicest ones this time. Mainly because they are already coloured up. See if we can sort of get them in the shop without all the reflections. Can I zoom? Look at that. They are lovely. I do say every fish is lovely, but I only say the fish that are lovely are lovely. That doesn't even make sense. We have the blue rim females there. There are some really nice translucent ones. There's some silvery cool ones. I'm pretty sure they're the black and white samurais. So there's the red and white dragons. There are some deltas, some double tails, lots of blue ones, lots of turquoisey colored ones this time. There's some boys there. We will dodge the boys this time because it's more about the girls that are new girls that have turned up. There are the white platinumy ones. There is a really cool metallic black one, if you can kind of see that one. More white, more double tails, more deltas, really cool peachy colored ones. A really nice translucent one. We can just see her there. Sorry, reflections and all that wonderful stuff. There are some Dumbos, again, called Dumbos because of their little Dumbo-y fins. Oh, they're cute. Really nice colors this time. They're sort of like a, oh, you can see what color they are. They're kind of purpley lavender Dumbos. That one's got a little bit of reddy pink to it. Pinky red, maybe. There are some more kois up the top. More kois, more red and white dragons. More kois, more kois, more kois. More kois, more kois. Okay, now that they are all in there, they're going to settle overnight. I'm going to feed them a whole lot of little black worms to keep them all perky and happy. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you've got any questions about these, comment down below. You can screenshot, as I said before, and send me the screenshot on social media like Facebook, Instagram. You'll find it. There'll be links somewhere there. Go to paulsaquariums.com. There's links there. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you in the next video.